Hello and welcome everybody to episode 11 of the podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
And we are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering topical news and deep dives into your favorite and unknown comic books, movies, games, and more weekly. We appreciate you tuning in and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight.
Movies.
Movies.
That's like all three of them.
Cool. But before we do, check out our link on Coffee Brand Coffee. At checkout, type in KOE Podcast. That is KOE Podcast. And you will get a 5% discount back. Helps the channel, and we appreciate it.
We do. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
All right. So I'm a man that watches a lot of movies and TV in this world. And I mean a lot. And I figured maybe my niche would be taking certain movies that I watched throughout the week and talking about a specific scene or moment or something that I noticed. And that's what I'm planning on doing. So, my nose is stuffy. Don't mind my heavy breathing. So I figure we'll start today with the old 1999. What damn old? The old 1999. Jesus Christ, we're old.
You're aging yourself here.
Yeah. Okay, we're watching Blue Streak. 1999 film. So it came out September 17, 1999. It starred Martin Lawrence as Miles Logan / Detective Malone, Luke Wilson as Detective Carlson, and Dave Chappelle as Tully. I forgot he was in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Something I found out was it was inspired by a 1965 British comedy, The Big Job. So I guess it is true. The stories are just recycled throughout history. It had even had a 2002 Hindi remake, Shore Machiayi Shore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyone that's Indian, I've messed that up completely.
From Bollywood?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Have you seen those movies?
They do what they enjoy.
You see, they make some very, very cringe. Like,
I've seen some trailer and
I love you people in India, but God, some of those movies from Bollywood. Oh, God. The graphics are so bad.
They're trying their best. I'd hate to see a Mexican film production.
Some of them I would put on the same level as the Dragon Ball Z make that was done here in the United States.
That Dragon Ball movie?
Yeah.
That horrendous piece of internet that should be burned? God. All right, so what's the plot of Blue Streak, you ask? So it's basically Miles Logan is a jewel thief. And at the beginning of the movie, him and his crew steal this diamond. But the heist goes bad. And before Miles is arrested, he hides the diamond in an air duct so he can come back and get it later. And of course, the police arrest him, and they let him out after 2 years. I guess they couldn't really pin him on anything, or it was circumstantial evidence. Like he just had all the heist gear, but he didn't have any gear or any, or item that he stole. So they let him out after 2 years. And he's like, all right. While they were walking him out to the police car, he was checking the number of the building, because it was under construction at the time. So he hid it in there, and he's looking at the street like, this is the street. So I'll just come back here in 2 years, pick up that diamond. And he does. He comes back after 2 years, and lo and behold, it's a police station now. He's like, fuck. So it's a police station. So now the diamond's in probably the worst spot it could possibly, like short of a prison, it's in the worst place it could possibly be. So he's like, well, I got an idea. He has this guy, Uncle Lou, I think. I didn't put his name down, so if this is wrong, I'm sorry. He's a forger. So he has him forge some papers saying that he's a transfer police officer by the name of Detective Malone. And he was going to be transferred to that specific police station. Now the papers are completely cosmetic. If someone does one background check, it's a wrap. But he just needs to get in there for a couple hours, find the diamond, get the hell out. And that's pretty much the basis of that's the whole movie. Him trying to get that diamond while pretending to be a police officer. So what I wanted to talk about was the heist at the beginning. Okay, so the heist consisted of 4 members. That's it. 4 people. It had Miles and his longtime friend Eddie. They did all the heavy lifting. To get to the building, or to get to the diamond, they had to rappel down an elevator shaft. They had to avoid a security guard and sneak into the building or into the office. They broke through the safe and they lifted the diamond. They did all the work pretty much.
He did jack shit, didn't he?
Who, Miles? No, he had a really good scene where he's like drilling the hole into the safe, and he's like, you putting a camera in to look at the wires and see which wires to cut so the safe will. It's like one of those electric like lock safes. It was really cool to watch. I love like that tech type stuff. It's really awesome. And the third member is Tully, Eddie Murphy. Not Eddie Murphy. I'm sorry, Dave Chappelle. I don't know why I said Eddie Murphy. Probably because I remember them from the movie Life. Him and Martin Lawrence. My bad. So Dave Chappelle's the driver. He's the getaway driver. He's just sitting in his car, smoking cigarettes the whole night, just driving. And the fourth member is a new member by the name of Deacon, and he's supposed to deal with the cameras and the alarms. And that's where the problem happens. Deacon, they didn't vet him. So when they lift the diamond, Deacon's like, I'm gonna take the whole diamond from me, thank you. And he ends up killing Eddie, Miles' best friend,
right?
And just ruining the whole heist. So, how much was the diamond? It was $17 million, split 4 ways. That would be, let me see, I wrote it down here. If my math is off, I'm real sorry. I'm terrible at math. So 17 million split 4 ways is $4,250,000 a piece. That's a lot of money, and this is 1999. If we do the math for now, 1 million in 1999 is $1,795,738.30 today. Times 17, that is $30,527,551 and a penny. I think it's a penny because it's weird. If you split that 4 ways, that's $7,631,887.775. I don't know what the fuck that means. So they split a penny 4 ways, I guess. I'm real bad at math. So think about that. Deacon ruined the entire heist. Because he was like, I'm too greedy. You know what he said? He's like, 17 million 4 ways. I'm too greedy for that. You tell me 7 million 4 ways, you're too greedy for or 17 million 4 ways. You couldn't. He would have made fucking $7.6 million if he had just stuck to the plan. And you know what he got instead of seven figures? Spoilers, dead. So I guess the moral of the story is don't be greedy. I don't know it's a good movie though, so check it out. It's awesome. So that heist kind of just messed with my mind. If I offered me $7 million, I'd be like, well, I'm on. No problem. I wouldn't trade nobody. Fucking Deacon, man. By the way, they had 2 recurring lines that whole movie that they would it was like, believe that. Like fucking, it was Naruto.
Believe it.
No, but they wouldn't say believe. It'd be like,
believe that.
BELE. So believe that. They would say that a lot to each other, and then it would be like, "Oh, it's like that, huh?" It's like, "Oh, it's like that."
Don't you love 1999 slang?
1999.
The slang and then of course it's behind by so many years because they finally caught up in Hollywood. So it's like saying no cap now. It's going to take a while before it actually gets into the vernacular.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's going to take a year or 2 for that to actually make it to the movies, and by that point, it's going to be already outdated and cringy.
Right, when they take slang that's current and they just fuck it up.
That's why you don't use current slang, because it's not going to be a good thing.
It won't be current in 2 years. It won't be current in 3 hours.
It's going to be a horrible thing whenever it comes back, where it's like, yeah, no cap. It's going to be the most
no cap, and he fucking shoots him in the head.
It's going to be very, very stupid. So what would your rating be for it?
My rating? I really hate giving movies ratings. It's always about a mood. I could give Mafia, or like, the original Godfather, like the 4-hour movie. I give it a 1 or a 10 depending on how I feel. Like a 4-hour movie, or I'd be like, oh, a 4-hour movie. So I just say it's a good popcorn movie. Don't expect too much from a movie.
Yeah.
It's just don't too many plot holes. Don't be picking plot holes. Just let your mind enjoy it.
Well, so 1 out of 10.
You got a 1 out of 10?
No.
I thought you were telling me how much it was rated. Jesus Christ.
So you'd say it'd be an average movie?
Yeah, I mean, I was really bored that night. Like, I just watched Blue Streak. I wasn't expecting it to, but I was like, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, it looks like IMDb, it's a 6.3.
That's not bad.
So
It's
that's not
above
too
average. Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, the audience gives it a 6.4, basically.
Average again, yeah.
Or 64%.
Yeah.
The critics, on the other hand, hated it. So,
Yeah, give it a 2% probably. They don't like
36%.
They don't like nothing.
Usually, see, at this point, whatever the critics hate,
It's
it's probably going to be good.
movie. Yeah.
And then whichever one they actually
love?
think is going to be good is going to suck.
Fucking look like dog shit. Yeah.
Like Dave Chappelle, the Sticks and Stones, got panned by critics, but it was a really good special. So
Sticks, is that the Netflix one? Mm-hmm. I think I watched it. He came back in real good form. All those Netflix specials.
yeah, but they all got horrible ratings from critics.
Wow.
But the audience.
That's why I always say, like, form your own opinion.
Yeah, don't go by what the critics say. That's why, and even whenever it comes to like Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb now, I don't necessarily look at the ratings as a good or bad.
What is IMDb? How do you say it first?
IMDb.
IMDb. What does it stand for?
I
IMDb.
I don't know what the actual.
Like I know, like like that Fandango, all that stuff, but I don't know what IMDb stands for.
Off the top of my head, I do not know.
The place stands for IMB Dickin.
IMB Dickin.
I don't know. The stupidest shit I can think of.
It's the Internet Movie Database.
Oh, that'll be the international movie. Whatever. Okay.
No, it's just Internet.
All right. So I guess that was okay for my first one. I'm still trying to form how to talk about them. We'll probably three movies a week, or a show, or an episode of a show. Just whatever it comes to, whatever I enjoyed as I watched it. If I find any enjoyment or something weird. You ever seen Live by Night with Ben Affleck? Oh boy, wait for that one next week. So the next movie I saw was Rocky 1976, the original Rocky movie. It has Sylvester Stallone as Robert Rocky Balboa. I didn't know his name was Robert.
I didn't know that.
I just got his name called. Your name is Rocky.
Rocky.
Talia Shire as Adrian Panino.
That's all. That's the only thing I know.
Adrian? Adrian. I can't read too good. Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed. I'm pretty much giving you the names of the people that are, at least I'm going to talk about, or that are interesting, like Dave Chappelle in Blue Streak, or Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson's brother. All right, so the premise is, it's the famous story, everyone knows it. Rocky Balboa is down on his luck, club boxer, gets a shot against the undisputed world heavyweight champion of the world, Apollo Creed. And that's pretty much the movie. Like, it's a real slow burn, by the way. Like, it takes forever for it to get going. Like 1976, you're just following Rocky throughout his life and how bad his life is. And like, he's wearing like these high heel boots. Like, that I noticed. I'm like, like, I swear, look, I'm serious. Like, he's got these weird boots on that have a real high back heel. And I'm like, they're not cowboy boots. They're not heels, but I don't know what the fuck they are. 1976 fashion. I don't know. I could not get away from that. Like, what the fuck? Watching him run in these two. So I'm going to cover the fight plus a couple of things I noticed. So one of the first things I noticed, so Rocky comes into the gym where he works out and trains. He goes to the locker room to grab his gear, and there's a pillar, and on the pillar is a fire extinguisher, and above that is a sign, and the sign just says no kissing. So I guess there was rampant kissing in the locker room between the guys, and they finally had to put a sign to put a stop to it.
And this is the 1970s. So.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's just as a joke, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. I've never seen. Every time I've seen Rocky, I've never seen that. The best time to look at it is 16 minutes 52 seconds in the movie. I just pause it, and it just says no kissing right behind Rocky.
A standard cut or director's cut?
I guess standard cut, whatever was on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So Rocky has a huge crush on his friend Paulie's sister Adrian. Now, you know the famous love story Adrian. What you don't know is the weird shit that happened at his apartment. So let me start with so it's Thanksgiving Day. It's Thanksgiving night. Rocky's over at Paulie's house for Thanksgiving, and Paulie basically forces his sister to go on a date with Rocky. And she's like, but I got a turkey cooking in the oven. He's like, oh, you got a turkey in the oven? Fucking grabs the turkey out of the oven and throws it out the door. So you going on a date? I don't give a damn. Paulie's the fucking worst person in this movie. So So yeah, because his sister is painfully shy, so he's trying to set her up with somebody. But I mean, your friend of all people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust my friends with anybody in my fucking family. Bunch of heathens, all of you. So they go on a date, and Rocky takes her to an ice rink, but it's Thanksgiving night, it's closed. But he bribes the guy like $8 for 10 minutes on the ice, and so they skate for a little bit, and they have this little really cool exchange where Rocky tells her, like, "Oh, you know, my dad told me you weren't born with much of a brain, so you better start using your body." And she laughs and she says that's weird. My mom told me the opposite. You don't have much of a body, so you better start working your brain. I'm like, damn, so they're perfect for each other. And my eyes itchy. Hold on, everybody. Okay. So they're done skating, the 10 minutes. The guy was like, you got 3 minutes. He's ruining the whole fucking mood. And they go back to Rocky's apartment. He's like, you want to come up to my apartment? Come on. Yeah, come on. Get in my apartment, basically. And they're in his apartment, right? He's taking his fucking jacket off. He's got a tank top on, ready to beat a wife, I guess. And she's standing at the door. She's real nervous because she's never been in a strange man's apartment or any like man unsupervised at their place. So she kind of wants to leave because she's getting really uncomfortable. And so she goes for the door, and Rocky's like, wait, oh my God. And he closes the door, right? And then he puts his arm, he pins it up against the wall next to the door. So now she's in the corner and he's blocking both ways. And I'm like, what movie am I watching right now? Yeah, at the 52-minute mark, here's where Rocky, my eye's still hurting, but here's where Rocky said at the 52-minute mark, he's like, I want to kiss you. You don't got to kiss me back if you don't want to, though. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You don't got to kiss me back at all, actually. Just sit there like a dead fish. And so he does kiss her. But because it's supposed to be a love story, she kisses him back, and they get all hot and heavy, and they're boyfriend and girlfriend. How the fuck?
Now, you know for a fact that would not fly in today's...
That wouldn't fly in any type of society. Imagine telling your kids, like, hey, Dad, tell us your first date with Mom. Oh, yeah, so we went ice skating, right? Then we went back to my place, and she wanted to leave my house, and I wouldn't let her. And then we got married. The end. Jesus fucking Christ.
That is such a politically incorrect scene, though.
The end. I married her by force, and she can't leave me ever. How it's such a fucked up. I don't know. It just looks so weird. And now that you know it's a famous Adrian story, you know, it sure didn't look like a famous Adrian story.
Nobody remembers that part of the movie.
Yeah, I didn't remember that part either. They must have cut that shit out.
To be fair, they may have.
Oh man, my eye is killing me for some reason. Okay, there's always something when I record. I swear to God. So now we get to the fight. What's weird is I didn't know it was during. It's 1976, 1975, I guess when they. Well, no. Well, here, let me go on. It's the bicentennial. Mm-hmm. It is the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence,
which would be 1776.
Right. You know the next one's in 2026, the semi-quincentennial. Mm-hmm. So mark your calendars. They said they did it between April 1st, 1975 and July 4th, 1976 was a celebration of the bicentennial. So it was pretty much that whole year. Mm-hmm. So now the fucking American flag trunks that Apollo Creed wore made so much sense in the movie. So Apollo Creed's record is 56-0. Rocky's record is 44 wins, 20 losses. Let me give credit to Greg Rosenstein, who wrote the article of the boxing stats to the first 4 Rocky movies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he posted on the Athletic website on April 3rd, 2020. So thank you, Greg. So Rocky comes out first. It's just a normal ring walkout. It's like, oh, how's everybody doing? I'm real fucking nervous. About to take on the champ. Like, imagine if I had to wake up tomorrow to fucking Mike Tyson in his prime. I'd be like, shit. Here we go, then.
Mike Tyson now.
No, yeah, Mike Tyson now would still beat my ass. Yes. Jesus, it is
talking about in his prime now.
In his wheelchair, he beat the hell out of me.
He hit you.
Just fucking knock my damn teeth out.
The lift.
So Apollo's ring walkout is fucking wild. He first comes out on a boat, right? Being carried by some guys. And he's dressed up as George Washington, like he's crossing the Delaware. He's like, how's everybody? Like he's legit George Washington on a boat.
Yeah.
And he gets into the ring and he's like, and he changes outfits into Uncle Sam. Like, I want you. I want you. I want all of you. So then he looks over to Rocky. He's like, Rocky, I want you. I want you. And Rocky's like, is he talking to me? And Mickey.
No, you got to say it like him. You talking to me?
He was actually pretty normal in this one. Is he talking to me? And I was like, is he talking to... I thought it was a Taxi Driver reference from the movie Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? And I was like, but then... And I looked into it, right? Mm-hmm. So both movies came out in 1976. Taxi Driver on February 9th. Rocky on December 3rd in New York... Or December 3rd worldwide. And November 21st in New York. Here's the interesting part. I thought it was maybe a coincidence. Like they just happen to have the same sort of lines. But
right.
But they started Rocky's principal photography on January 9th, 1976, a month before Taxi Driver came out. So he probably saw the movie and just added that line as an homage or a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that before.
That is.
But he's like, is he talking to me? And like, it's pretty much, it's like it has to be a reference from, it's the same time. He could have seen the trailer with the line. And he just like added just for a little fun.
Yeah.
So I find that pretty cool.
It's a good Easter egg.
Yeah, never noticed it before. But now I've seen a billion fucking movies. You know, there's only like 500,000 or something.
Yeah.
Movies in the world. I didn't realize. Yeah, movies just barely like they're barely like what, a century old.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
And you don't have pianos playing in the background like you would with the old timey ones.
God. All right, so round one. Creed outlanded Rocky 25 punches to 3 in that round. He fucking tore his face up with the left jab. Just pep, 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 pep. Like Rocky's just taking it to the face. He's not even covering up. Just taking punches to his fucking right eye. And it's pretty much a cakewalk for Apollo.
Right.
It's the world champion. But then he overcommits to a right hook and misses. And Rocky lands a left hook and knocks him down. The first time in his career Apollo Creed has ever been knocked to the floor. So he gets up, kind of confused and angry. So he's like, all right. Like he fucking cracks his knuckles and he beats the shit out of Rocky. And toward the end of the round, he beats the hell out of him. Hits him and almost knocks him down, but the bell saves Rocky. And they get back to the corner. And Rocky's corner is like, you got to go for the ribs. You know, Mickey, his trainer. You got to go for the ribs, Rocky. I should have stopped smoking. And Creed's corner is like, you need to finish this guy now because he thinks this is a real match. This is a game. They thought it was just an exhibition match,
right?
But then he's like in there to win. Here's the funny thing: so Rocky has 64 fights and never had his nose broken, which is he's very proud of it. And it's kind of rare for a boxer to not have their fucking nose smashed in. And he gets back to the corner and Ricky's like, yeah, your nose is broken. Fucking first round with Apollo Creed, the world champion, broke his fucking nose. I was like, how's it look? Hey, it's an improvement. Makes always such an asshole. So round 2 is not lopsided because Rocky's a little braver. So they trade shots. Apollo to, landing pretty much headshots and Rocky landing body shots. And after that, it's round 3 to 14. It's a fucking 15 round fight.
Good God.
Jesus Christ. Is a montage. They just go into like they beat the weakness out of each other, I gotta say. Like they refined each other in a battlefield. Mm-hmm. Like whatever doubts and feelings they had, like they were just there to fight for the whole fight. And neither could let the other one win. So they were gonna kill each other. It's fucking Creed's corners putting smelling salts in Creed's nose to keep him conscious. And
have you ever actually smelled those?
No, but I farted hard one time. That was close. Well, I'm awake. I was really tired from driving. Right, I didn't get a lot of sleep one time driving to work, and I was dozing off. Right, and I kind of leaned into the other lane, And like I know, like I woke up like an adrenaline shot.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Like, okay, where am I? I was like, I woke there. I'd never fall asleep again while I'm driving. Don't ever do that, by the way. Don't drive while you're drowsy.
No, it's not a good thing.
That was a bad idea. I didn't hit anybody. But
That's what really woke you up is the sound of the screeching metal.
well, I didn't hit the car or anything, but when I realized I was in the other lane, I woke up instantly. And I didn't fall asleep for the rest of the ride, so I guess it was good luck. So yeah, Rocky's he's got his fucking right eye closed from all the jabs, and he can't see it. So he's telling Mickey like, "You got to cut my eye open." And Mick's like, "Hey, fuck all that." But they cut his eye open. They to get the blood or the swelling down. They cut it open. Like, cut me, Mick. You got to cut me. I don't know. You could have cut his fucking eyeball. Jesus Christ.
Shit. I wouldn't trust Mickey to do it.
It wasn't Mickey. It was like with us.
The other people.
His other trainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they're fighting like round 14, I think. And Creed finally knocks Rocky down. And Rocky's like struggling to get in. Creed like backs up, and Rocky barely gets up, but he gets up right. And he's looking at Creed like, "Come on!" And Creed's like, "Fuck!" Like the anguish on Creed's face when he just realized that he hit him as hard as he possibly could, and he still got back up. I could not even imagine. I'd be like, "Nah, give me a fucking hammer." There's no fucking way. So both corners want to stop the fight. And Creed's like, "Don't you throw in that towel?" And Rocky's like, "I'll kill you, Mick, if you stop the fight." So there they go at round 15. And it was really weird because the round starts and they're just circling each other. Because like they have done everything that they physically can to each other, to hurt each other within the rules of boxing. They have socked each other as hard as they possibly could. Their fucking hands probably feel like numb stumps, you know? like what more could these two men do to each other other than bite their ears off like Mike Tyson? I don't know. And so they're just circling each other because they don't know what to do anymore. And Apollo's like, "Well, fuck it." He just starts fucking swinging, starts hitting Rocky, and then Rocky finally moves out of the way or gets a little space and starts landing body shots. Body shots that fucking put Creed on his tiptoes. The whole fucking fight, he fucks up his ribs, and the bell rings right as Rocky's just fucking. I think he landed. What did he say? Like 13 or 15 body shots toward the end? It's a lot of body shots in the stomach. The bell rings and they hug each other, right? Like Creed's like, "Ain't gonna be no rematch. Ain't gonna be no rematch." And Rocky's like, "I don't want one." Like, they're both fucking dead on their feet. And the fight ends. And wouldn't you know it, Creed won by a split decision. So he goes 47-0 and Rocky's like 44-21.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised. I thought it ended in a draw.
Yeah.
And it goes to figure that you don't remember really well what happened in movies until you rewatch them when you're older. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's Rocky 1976.
So say it's a movie about, you might lose, but you at least tried.
I wrote that down. Let's see. It's a very, very slow burn movie, but you need to watch the whole thing to understand the weight of the fight itself and how even in losing, Rocky won.
Right.
Yeah,
you don't have to necessarily outright win to actually improve.
That's true. But also, don't have your date pinned next to a wall and not let her leave either.
That's the biggest thing to take from the movie.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. If someone wants to leave, you let them go.
just let them leave. For the love of God.
I would honestly, it was really boring the whole way through. I was like, this is getting annoying. There was nothing happening. We were just following Rocky.
Was it from fault of cinematography, like of the time, or is it just the story?
No, it's just a slow movie. Until the boxing part, there's not much to really watch.
Right.
You're just following a man live his life. Like if they just took the boxing out, you'd just be watching.
Well,
Rocky.
then again, people watch the Real Housewives and stuff now. So
yeah, well, if you like that, you'll like Rocky.
What's your rating for it? Or would you recommend it?
If you don't mind sexual harassment, you go right ahead. That was a real rough scene to watch. I'm gonna kiss you. You don't gotta kiss me if you don't want to. Jesus, come on, Rocky, really? I like it when they play dead.
So a rating?
Probably an average.
Average?
Yeah.
IMDb 8.1.
Yeah, I would imagine like it's a 9 out of 9.
But to be fair, Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score is a 69. Go figure.
That makes sense.
The critics give it a 91 though.
They probably jack off to it.
Yeah.
Probably that scene too, you nasty fucks.
Yeah, there are some people out there. You never know.
People are freaks. Worse than me. I'm a refined pervert, but I'm not like gonna be watching sexual assault.
It's like, oh, I can't watch it.
Hell no. All right, so what do you got left on the docket? We got. There's also another terrible scene in this movie. Now that I realize it, they came in twos today. Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams, 1981 film. We got directed by Tommy Chong himself.
Yeah, I remember that.
Written by Tommy Chong and Cheech Martin. Mm-hmm. I think his name is Richard. His nickname is Cheech.
Yeah, I think his real name is. Isn't his real name Cheech though?
I think it's. I don't know actually. I didn't look into it.
I'm pretty sure his real name is Cheech.
But it stars Cheech Marin as Cheech and Tommy Chong as Chong. Mm-hmm. They sure didn't go too far on the names.
No.
And the woman by the name of Evelyn Guerrero as Donna. She'll be prevalent in this story. It also has Pee Wee Herman in it.
Really?
Yeah, it goes by the name of Howie Hamburger Dude. Snorting cocaine.
Huh.
Whenever he can. Weird. So we start... Cheech and Chong are eating at a Chinese restaurant. And by the way, there's no plot to this movie that I could talk about. Like it's just a random selection of situations that they go from one to the other.
Compared to like Up in Smoke, where there's actually a through line through the whole movie.
I think so. I haven't seen that in a while. So is that the one where he snorts cocaine, but it's actually soap?
Ajax. Yeah.
Is that the one? God. Okay, so they're at the restaurant eating, and Donna comes in, and she notices Cheech. She's like, "Oh, she's real high and she's real loud." And at first, Cheech is like, "I don't know you. You got the wrong person." And she's like, well, "You remember my panties?" And he's like, "Donna." Because apparently it's his old high school fling.
Yeah.
And I guess he took her panties. I don't know. Cheech is a freak. And Pee Wee Herman's her date or her drug buddy, whatever he is high as fuck on cocaine. And I think she's high on a Quaalude or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But the thing about that's the setup. They reconnect at a Chinese restaurant, mm-hmm. and this blonde woman comes up and she offers to take their photo as like a memento. Like, would you like a photo of the table? Yeah, we got wallet sizes and we got a bigger wallet sizes. I'm like, what? Something like, I swear she said something like that. And I kid you not, that she looked just like Bernadette from The Big Bang Theory. Without the glasses. You remember Bernadette?
Yeah.
The little blonde girl? Mm-hmm. Blonde chick with the glasses, the blonde hair, the really high.
The big rack, yeah.
Well, I was getting to that, but yeah. And I'm like, that is so fucking weird. So I looked into it because I'm got that whole detective brain sometimes that I gotta investigate. And I was intrigued. Okay, so Bernadette, her real name is Melissa Ivy Rauch, and coincidentally, she was born in 1980. Well, the year before the movie came out, probably the same year they were filming the movie to begin with. Mm-hmm. And I was like, of course it can't be her, unless she's a fucking vampire. But I was thinking, like, maybe it's her mom. Yeah. Like, maybe her mom had a small role. Sometimes, moms and daughters, they come out looking like clones. Mm-hmm. So I looked into that, and I was like, okay, let me check this out. I look at the credits, and it's under Chinatown Photographer, and her name is Sally Julian. But, it's not Rauch. That could be her father's name, and Julian could be her mom's maiden name.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, let me look at her mom's name. So I go to Wikipedia, under her Melissa Rauch's Wikipedia, but her mom's name is Susan. So it's just, trust me, go check it out. 43 minutes, 23 seconds in, pause it, and then take a fucking side-by-side. And she looks just like Bernadette without the glasses. Jeez, it fucking blew my mind. It's just an odd coincidence. Her name is, yeah, Sally Julian. She is in a couple of stuff, too. I looked at her IMDb. She's got a few stuff here and there.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Okay, so Cheech and Donna, they leave the restaurant, and they start hooking up in a truck, right? And oh boy, here we go. She passes out, right? Because she's all high. He's like, oh, Cheech is like, you don't want to be awake for this? Come on, baby. And he's just looking at her like, I can't let go of this opportunity. And then he looks up at the camera, right? It's like, oh, I wasn't going to do it. Like, oh, come on. How many guys, raise your hands, would do it? Like, he's talking about banging someone while they're unconscious.
Yeah.
Like, I would say banging, raping someone pretty much. And he starts counting, right? 1, 2, 3. And he gets to like this look on his face, like, oh shit, there's a lot of you actually. He's like, all right. How many guys wouldn't do it? And he's like, oh, forget you guys. And he fucking dives right in. And I'm like, oh God, Cheech, really? They were real cavalier about sexual assault back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
These cops notice that the fucking truck rocking back and forth, so they go to investigate. They look like the guys from Chips. Like, they're dressed up. Like, there's one blonde, one with the brown hair. Yeah, that's the vibe I get every time I saw them. But and they pull their guns out too. Like, I'm like, okay, don't you about to start blasting before they even get to the fucking truck and see what's going on. But before they can reach the truck, Cheech pulls up in this ice cream truck. So throughout the whole movie, they had this Chong pulls up in an ice cream truck,
Right.
and it's they were selling drugs out of that pretty much, and it's got like this little clown head on the top that's like on a spring that moves back and forth. Yeah. They fucking turn around and blast the hell out of it. What's funny is on the truck that Cheech is in, the license plate says lewd, like Quaalude.
Yeah.
And for the ice cream truck, it just says Lowe's Guys. I find that pretty funny. And so Cheech pops up because he sees the commotion, right? And Donna comes up too, and she's like, "Why did you stop?" So I guess they tried to play it off like she woke up before or during. I don't. It's bad all the way around. And so the cops, instead of doing paperwork right, they just let him go. So that whole situation blows over, and they go back to Donna's place. She has this real clue. Okay, so it looks like that's her place, right? But it looks like it's a fucking hotel, like a high-rise hotel. Just from the way, like, I guess they filmed it in the hotel, and they just said it's a penthouse.
Right.
Because it's had this awesome-ass outside elevator, glass elevator, that you're pretty much standing outside as you go up to see the whole town, the whole city. And she's excited because she's got Cheech and Chong, and she's never been with two guys, and they're like, oh, well, we got you. But they're about to tag team this woman, I guess, is the premise. And
a devil's three-way.
The fucking devil's three-way. So, do you guys want to see Tommy Chong's? You ever thought about seeing Tommy Chong's dick ever? Well, you're in luck. Because at 55 minutes, 18 seconds, you can see Chong's dick fully out. I had to pause it at the exact right time because it cuts out real quick. But I pick up stuff quick because I noticed, right? I was like, I just saw his dick. Let me back up 15 times and check again. And sure enough, there's his dick. So if you ever want to see Tommy Chong's dick, 55 minutes, 18 seconds. There you go. You're welcome. I'm doing it for the community. I do all this stuff for you guys.
Making excuses now at this point.
Making excuses all the time. It's funny because Cheech was naked too, but he was behind Donna because they had followed her to the bathroom, fully dressed, and she came out in like some lingerie and heels, but they came out ass naked. But it's dark, so you can't really see them. And when she goes across the bedroom to turn on the lamp on the nightstand, at that second you can see Chong naked, and Cheech is naked too, but you can't see him past Donna because she's blocking the camera.
Yeah.
He's behind her, so you can only see Chong ass naked. And I guess they cut it out. I guess they were going to cut out. I don't know what happened, but they cut it out. You can still see his dick. So Chong leaves to get ice. So it's just Cheech and her and Donna making out on the bed. Her phone rings. She picks it up, and she's like, "Who is this?" And it's like, "Animal. When did you get out of jail?" "What? You broke out?" and you're downstairs. So her husband, Animal, has just broke out of jail. He's downstairs. He's coming up. And she doesn't want him up there. Like, I got a Mexican here. He's going to beat your ass. And Cheech is like, hell no, he's not. And so Cheech is looking around. He's like mouthing Animal because he's confused as to who she's talking to. And he sees a framed FBI wanted poster on the floor. She had it framed for some reason. So his name is William Animal Bailey. His biggest character trait is he's known to hate Mexicans, which is exactly what Cheech is. And you want to hear his list of crimes? Shit is long as fuck. So he's wanted for sex perversion, child molesting, rape, sodomy, incest. He went the whole fucking grand slam. Armed robbery, pandering and soliciting, crimes against nature, drunkenness in public, possession of drugs, vagrancy, assault with a deadly weapon, fraud, grand theft auto, perjury, grand theft motorcycle, indecent exposure, sale of drugs, violation of parole, slander, and then it says continued on other side. I'm like, oh my fucking god, how is he not in the worst fucking Guantanamo Bay?
He did break out though.
I guess he did. So there's a scene right after you find out about Animal, with him coming down the hallway to her apartment, and there's a pizza guy with a bunch of pizzas just standing in the hallway, and he's like, I'm gonna get me a pizza. He fucking lifts up the box, and he grabs the pizza, and whatever comes out of the fucking box is not a fucking pizza. It looks like a pizza's been put in a blender. It is just mush in his hand. I went back a couple of times, right? And paused in it. And I'm like, that is not a fucking pizza. Like, it's just like a fucking grounded something. It doesn't even look like food. And he fucking takes a bite and he's like, oh, this is disgusting. Spits it out and throws it away.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how did you grab that? Even if you crush a pizza, right? It still has I don't even see any bread or sauce, or it's just a pile of mush that he grabbed. And to this day,
you're trying to figure out what the hell it is?
Yes, because it was not even remotely looked like a fucking pizza.
Huh.
So if you guys have a look at that too, like an hour and 1 minute in, just fucking like, I'm gonna grab this pizza, but what the fuck are you grabbing? It blew my fucking mind. He's like, he's like, I don't like this. I'm like, of course you don't like it. What the fuck is it?
Play-Doh.
Yeah, like it looked like, I don't know what the, like not even like whatever they picked, right? Like if you get like a prop something for the movie, at least get a actual pizza. I don't know what the fuck.
And that's easy to find. It's not like
I don't know what they gave him in those boxes, but they shot them a fucking pizza.
Might as well get a thing of Legos or something and just put it in there and just grab the Legos.
Pretty much, just have them eat that. So that is Cheech and Chong, 1981. Nice dreams. What do I rate it? Nothing, because they didn't rate it either, apparently. Right? And what did they rate it? 0. Would I recommend it? Not really. It was really? Real dull.
It wasn't worth the watch, really?
No.
Looks like IMDb doesn't give anything, but...
Yeah, what the fuck?
Rotten Tomatoes, a 68% audience score, 43% critic score.
Oh, that's pretty close, actually, for once.
So would you consider it about average?
Probably below average. I was real bored watching it.
Really?
Plus, I watched it 3 times. I didn't want to see a sex assault 3 times in a row. Fuck.
Not something you just watch
randomly? No, but it was on there. They're on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. If you guys have any movies or TV shows you want me to watch so I can talk about, just recommend them. I've got Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Showtime. It's got like a double. You got Paramount Plus and Showtime. I've got
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. So whatever you guys want me to watch. No horror. I hate horror. I don't want to watch the Saw movies. I don't want to watch The Hills Have Eyes or those horrendous VHS movies.
So if you have any recommendations, email nightsoфentertainmentpodcast@gmail.com. Give us your recommendations and we'll have no way watching.
Yeah, I'll watch them all. There's a, a porn, Fight Club with women. 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 Fight Club with wo
But I don't like women getting hit. So
Yeah, like at
I
first
can't watch that. Like,
I was watching the trailer, right?
yeah.
And it's like, oh, she's topless and she's fighting, and then she gets fucking hit in the teeth. I'm like, oh, never mind, never mind.
That's one reason why I can't even watch women's UFC. I just can't do it.
Nah,
Like, I can't watch.
I like Amanda Nunes. She can knock some teeth out.
Yeah, but she's got a butch though too. So.
Ah, she's my girl.
Like Ronda Rousey. Yeah.
She was my girl too. So yeah, if you guys have anything you want me to see, an episode of something,
Just send an email. Let us know. Nights of Entertainment
I've
podcast.com at gmail.com.
I've seen a lot, and I will keep watching more.
And make sure to send in a bunch of horror. And we'll make no way.
Please don't send nothing with body dysmorphia, nothing with body horror either.
The biggest gore you can possibly find.
I can't do horror anymore. like the Thing, the original Thing now.
Yeah.
Or Poltergeist, no. The Exorcist, hell no.
Oh, what's that other one?
Law.
Damn it. The one that's based in Mexican mythology.
Oh, La Llorona?
Yeah.
I can see those. The Conjuring movies, I've seen most of those.
Yeah.
I even have that one. I have that one in The Nun. That scene where the nun comes up out of the water.
Yeah.
Oh boy, so I love great scenes in movies.
Yeah.
I just love movies. I love motion pictures in general. Like I really love great dialogue too.
Yeah. Which is lacking in a lot of movies now.
Yeah, like come on, say something interesting.
No, they can't do that no more.
So yeah, that's my niche now: movies and TV.
Cool.
I'll watch it all.
Send those emails and we'll get in a way to watch them for you.
I can't watch everything, but I'll try.
All right, what do we have in Urban Dictionary today?
All right, this is the first one. This is the first one. Okay, so here's what we got. Oh boy. Uploaded by Joe B1 Kenobi on November 15, 2017. Sock them. It's when you use a sock to masturbate into. Seems like a waste of a sock.
Yeah, but I mean, that's at least I've heard of that.
Yeah, well,
I haven't heard the word for it, but I've heard of people doing it.
Let's see what do we got. This one, oh boy. Uploaded by Wiener Skeet on March 11th, 2010. Polish sunburn. So, to provide suction to the mouth upon the rear end of your partner, resulting in a hickey, then finishing up on their newly found sunburn. So basically, upon finishing, you must slap the sunburn after the lotion is applied to receive the proper finale. So basically, the hickey's a sunburn, and the sunscreen's your cum. Seems like a lot of work, but okay.
Yeah, it's like you've already lost the effort at this point.
Yeah, I'm done. The last one, uploaded by Shaksta, I guess, on February 12, 2009. Saggy boob socks. So just severe sagging of the boobs, which make them imitate a sock with a pool ball in it. God, I don't think they get that bad.
Is it like South Park Miss Chokes on Dick?
I guess so, yeah.
They're just hanging there.
Just fucking hang. Every time she fucking lifts her hands up, they're like, no. God. That's pretty much it then.
All right.
Hope you guys enjoy. I will be trying to refine my 3 movie or 3 motion picture format.
Yep. And remember, you can email us at nightsoфentertainmentpodcast@gmail.com and check out our promo code.
No dick pics. Don't you be sending us dick pics.
Please don't.
Please
don't.
Some titties, no problem.
And check out our promo code for Coffee Brand Coffee, KOE Pod, and extra 5% off. So, but we will see you guys next week.
Adios.
Bye.